America Stadium in Tempe. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the UNLV head coach before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will take the field first. And now out to lead the attack, it's Cutter Boley, the Kentucky transfer. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. He's going to go for a big one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Boley. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Off to the races. Touchdown, Sun Devils! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Rebels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. What a game he had last time out. Found pay dirt 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Walker. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
Pressure coming. Got the back over the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hand is Burnett. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Thomas. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing their rhythm and cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback
headed to the end zone. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Rebels! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense...
Into the secondary on the right. Pass to 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, ASU!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. And you can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul.
Number 7, safety kickoff.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Being chased. absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Makes his man miss. Oh, he's still got more! Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick release on the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it at him.
Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Arizona State! A great run for 6. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Guys, look at this. Surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. Going for it that deep in your own end, just outsmarting yourself. Offense set up, first and goal. They'll run with Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. They'll try to run it in with Brown. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Rebels offense is back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know.
There he goes. Touchdown, Vegas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Boley. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Bringing it back. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Robinson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. The 50, the 40. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Well, the QB was trying to throw it to his running back behind the line of scrimmage. He never saw the defender. That was as easy a pick 6 as that guy is ever going to score.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, UNLV's head coach told me at the half, his running back has started to get in that Heisman conversation, and he is thrilled with the way he's performing. Sometimes hype off the field can be a distraction, but that has not happened. This running back has been locked in, dialed in, and is performing at a high level so far in this game. We'll see if he can keep it up here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying the left side. Could be an alley. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
That's caught. It's Thomas. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Back to pass, it's Orji. Rush is on him. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glover. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And as a defense, you just went, whoa, we just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
And here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Tackle brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. So on their first drive of this third quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Boley. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Huge play on that one. Took it across the 50, and they'll mark him down at the 45. The Sun Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. They send the tight end in motion. A give to Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. One more time, it's Brown. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Nestled just inside that right upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Under fire. Gets it to the back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Bears the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fit it in the window for the score. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Number 70, Celtic kicker.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. This offense has it with really good field position. Hand off for Brown. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown ASU. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there ready to cook. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Thomas. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Arizona State! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Brian, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. You already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And this passing attack has not been great today.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Brown again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Boley. Working that wide receiver screen. And that one did not work. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And they're able to get him down.
Well, with a huge lead, interesting decision. Are you going to try to pad it with a field goal, or do you want to stay aggressive?
And what's nice is you got this big lead, so it really doesn't matter whichever you choose, but you can grab the points or you can go to try to put this nail in the coffin.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lions. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Thomas.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He's got it. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They call the timeout here, and we have 1, maybe 2 snaps remaining in this one. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. He rifles one deep down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this